In the rebuy hour, I tend to try and play as many cheap flops as I possibly can to try and pick up some chips, especially in a turbo tournament. That's why you see me limping 4-9 suited there. If I get what I consider a pretty decent flop, I try and get as many chips in as I can and hope to double. If I don't, I just simply rebuy. I call there for the gutter or a heart. Doesn't happen. I just shut it down. I lose to the king high. 8-7 off in the big blind. Get a raise. Get a couple flatters here, so I go ahead and call out of the big blind. Let me just slow this down. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about in a rebuy hour. This guy bets 540, this guy calls 540, this guy calls 540. I'm going to go ahead and shove in here, knowing that I have outs no matter what these people are holding. There is a diamond draw out there, so I might get called by one of them, or a set, or whatever the case may be. But for these chips that are going to be in the middle, and I know I'm getting called by at least one person, these are the spots I like to gamble in a rebuy hour. I do get called by 1, 2, and then another fold. It runs out pretty quick, but we have the ace-10, king-queen, and we do bank the river, so off to a great start with a pretty nice stack. It won't slow me down. Normally in other rebuys, I may slow down once I have a double stack and play a little bit more conventional, but in a turbo tournament, I'll still probably continue to play my fair share of pots, trying to accumulate as big a stack as I can, because I know the blinds and antes, we're only 7 or 8 hands into the tournament and they've already gone up, so I know it will be happening quite fast. This whole tournament, start to finish, is only 240 hands long, which is pretty short for a 66K win. Most would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 700 or 800 hands for a normal tournament. So I do have 2 pair. He bets 800. I go ahead and make the call and lose. Again, not normally a hand I'll be playing, but I will limp in and try and play as many cheap pots as I can. Blinds have gone up again already. Not my flop, so I just go ahead and shut it down. That's how I play the rebuy hour. If I don't hit, I just shut it down and limp into the next pot, trying to accumulate my stack. Just for the record, this is Taylor Power. He was first on Online Player of the Year until I won this tournament, and I overtook him for the lead again. So he's obviously exceptionally good. Black 4s, also very good. And I don't really recognize anybody else at the table. But it definitely does not help the situation with Taylor on your left. I don't believe he stays there too long. So again, just limping in, seeing flops. If I'm not hitting, I'm just laying it down. That's pretty much how I play every rebuy, whether it's $5 rebuy or this one $100 rebuy or $200 rebuy. I try and see as many flops as I can and hit something. And when I do, I'll even dry shove if I think I'm going to get called. 3,000 chips into a 100 chip pot, you know. Again, 8-8, not the greatest hand, but I just go ahead and decide it's a turbo, so I'll put these 2 people all in. And he has king 2, and I take it down, so my stack goes up nicely. Get a raise here, I have ace 4, I just decide to lay it down. He doesn't have very many chips, so there's not a lot of value in me going ahead and trying to smash a flop when he doesn't have many chips. This one I take the mini raise approach. There is antes, maybe I can pick up the pot, but he jams me and I just lay it down. You'll definitely see some unconventional stuff in the rebuy hour by Big Dog Pocket 5s.